Alright, hey everybody. It's Friday, April 5th, TGIF, right? It's a cold and damp day here in both Pompton Lakes and let's update this to where I am in Oakland. Yeah, look at that. It's calling for snow. You know what? Let me start with Red Hot Pawn. Let me just check in on this. So I plan on only making one video today, so it's going to be a little long. In that last game, thinking about that, I dropped a pawn if I moved take the knight with the queen. I'm going to drop a pawn either way. Alright, so we got a check. Mate. One thing I don't like a Red Hot Pawn, when you share it, it doesn't show the final position. It shows the move before the final position. Good time to castle. I can really bide my time in this game because I'm up a proper rook, so that's quite helpful. I think that's still the best approach. Pick up another pawn. I'm slowly closing the gap. I guess that's a little sarcastic. Alright, I have to watch out for discover check and my rook on pre, so I can solve both problems by playing that rook move there. Temporarily. This one should end pretty quickly. If he comes here, that's a mistake. That's checkmate in 2. If he comes here, probably play something like this. Up. So I can't do anything about losing that pawn there. Oh, shoot. Alright, sorry guys, I forgot to unpause it. Let's go back here. Yeah, we saw that. So we've got this situation here. Alright, yeah, this one I wanted to show you. So, he played that pawn move there. I'm pressuring the queen. Now, the reason I'm not concerned about losing the bishop is because a bishop for a rook is a proper exchange, or even better, for a queen. Yeah, here again, sorry, I don't think this was on the video. So I came here to pressure the rook. He really kind of forces my hand here. I have nowhere safe to go with the bishop, and I wouldn't want to defend with a pawn because it's stacked pawns. So I decided to take the bishop. A good move for him would be this. It's also the only move because it does defend against this here. In this case, I might file up a rook first because if I capture his bishop, I'll have to. That's probably what I'll do. I'll probably do it that way. And this was the last game that wasn't on the video. So he pushed the pawn. I'm giving check now. He's going to have to move his king. I'll castle. If he tries to pressure here, I'll probably defend the bishop. Now, if he decides to deflect here, or interpose, if you will, I'll take that. And, or I was even considering just giving check. Then he would take this here. Make sure that's running. All right. So now we have these nice 2 3-pawn diagonal structures here. Just saw I could have taken another pawn. So if he does that, I can take this pawn. That would be a pretty darn good move for him, honestly. I'd want to come down here, then down here. So now I can slip under here. Even though I missed a rook early in this game where he blundered a rook, I'm still quite comfortable with my position. I have 1 pawn advantage. I do have stacked pawns, but I also have a passed pawn. Alright, if he captures back, I'll be up a pawn. Okay, promote and give check. This is pretty excellent in my opinion. I'm very happy to be up a rook against someone who's rated 2000. It's quite an achievement. Let's hope I don't blow it. Thinking about doing this. Nah, that won't work. Alright, how about that? Alright, he'd have a checkmate in 1. He might have a checkmate in 2. Yeah, it looks like it could be. See, if I did nothing here, he'd have a checkmate. But if I do this, he'll still come here for a check. I'll have to come here. He will still have checkmate. What could I do? I can do this. Right? So now he can't deliver the checkmate there. He can't deliver the checkmate there. And he can't deliver the checkmate here. But what he can do is pick up a bishop. I imagine he'll probably do that. Alright, that's going to be it for me today. I don't have any intentions of making any other videos for the rest of the day. If I do, there'll probably be some live chess. And so I hope you enjoyed that. If not, have a wonderful day, and I'll see you... Oh, let's hang on. I'll see you when I see you next. Alright, this one's a little tricky. I don't want to think about it right now. Later.